September 9th, 2025. Doing this in the morning again. Passed out last night, as I have been seemingly lately. Diving into the deep thought, we've got, let me give you a little kind of a background to what I was thinking here. While I was walking, I was thinking about AI and how it's kind of being developed right now, and this thought came to me. There aren't innate mental boundaries on the development of a human. They are taught what those boundaries are or should be. And so it is with AI as well. I think it's probably not entirely true to say there aren't any innate boundaries, mental boundaries in the development of a human, but I think those would be related to our physical reality. Like we learn about gravity as we grow. We learn we can't fly, for instance. But those sorts of boundaries, as I'm sure there are many being programmed into AI. I think so too should the ethical and I guess lawful type boundaries be programmed in the way AI might think, as it seems more and more that AI, its predictive style of intelligence is more closely related to the human version as well. We kind of operate as prediction machines in a similar way, as they are finding anyway. I mean, it's even in our biology, the way our bodies function, that they're essentially trying to predict the needs of the host, our bodies, in a sense. And so our minds kind of function in a similar way. And AI doesn't really have a body per se. It doesn't have, active sensory input generally to kind of inform those potential guidelines, those, as I put it, boundaries, mental boundaries. So it's kind of, I don't know, can you imagine growing up as a kid and not having a body to inform any of your thinking? That would be a very strange thing. So that was just a thought that crossed my mind. I guess I can't really dive any further into it as I don't really have a lot of info about how AI programming is happening. But it was just a thing that crossed my mind. I don't know what kind of call to action that means. Maybe to relate it to our own lives. Just learning about boundaries is an important step in our humanness, in our learning, and maybe that's what informs our wisdom or our potential wisdom. So yeah, there's that thought. My day went pretty well, actually. I got up earlier and felt okay than I have been lately. I mean, got up earlier. I've been feeling fine lately, but got up earlier than I have lately. And I went and did my walk as a morning walk. I got out there maybe a little after 10, and it was much cooler out, which was very nice. And yeah, I made it a longer walk. It was just good all around. And then I got onto my iOS, or I guess app programming personal challenge, and kind of, I think I got the development environment set where it should be. I started trying to work on putting things together. That basically consumed the rest of my day. I'm not sure really what else took place. Uh, so, even last night when I was tired, well, I worked much later than I needed to, I guess. I should have passed out earlier. I started to feel tired well before midnight, maybe 11:30 even, which is unusual for me, but I think that was because I woke early and kicked off my day quick. So maybe that's the plan. I'll just try to keep that in in the repertoire, so to speak. There we have it. Hopefully any of that was useful. Probably not so much today. Until next time, thanks. Take it easy, y'all.